Hello, this is JJ Squatchman Messenger of the Winston Wildland Research Organization. What I have to share with you today is so unusual. It really is unusual. And when you think about it, it can't be a natural occurrence. My friend and fellow researcher David Myers and I were exploring the freshwater brook, which runs north of our, what I call the habituation site, where the unknowns, the forest unknowns, which leave large footprints in the turf, which create triangle structures out of the branches, which make loud knocking sounds either on the trees or with their own bodies, which leave odd audio grunts and vocals on my audio recorders. These unknowns, they can apparently move and manipulate large trees, medium to large sized trees. We discovered a tree near the brook. And this brook is awesome, by the way. It's a small brook, but it's spring fed. The water is pure and fresh. It's naturally filtered. It's just a wonderful water source for whatever in the forest would need it. Anyhow, we found this medium-sized tree snapped about 30 feet up the tree trunk. And the top half of the tree was stabbed perpendicular into the ground. Stabbed so perfectly and so straight that you would think it was its own tree growing right out of the ground. Now that is incredible, that it would be so perfectly straight and coming up. Now, a broken tree that was broke off by severe weather, it could end up falling and stabbing into the ground, although most would end up on their side, right? That would be an obvious thing. A naturally broken tree can fall, and the broken sharp end of the tree trunk may impale into the ground, but chances are it would impale, like 3 inches, and then it would lean off to the side. That's what you would expect. It would impale down in, let's say more than 3 inches, 6, 7 inches, but inevitably the balance would not be there, and the tree would lean to the side. That would be a natural thing to expect. This tree looks like it was planted the way we would plant a daffodil in a flower pot. This tree, which had a lot of weight, was thrust into the ground perfectly, perpendicular, right-angled, planting into the ground. I'm not sure how deep it went. We didn't dig, but it must have been substantial to hold it perpendicular at a right angle, coming up out of the ground as if it was growing there.
Now, if it had come off of this tree, I could imagine it, but it came off of that tree.
Jabbed in a perfect perpendicular angle. Isn't that nuts?
And it didn't fall. It almost looks like it was put there.
Who knows how deep that goes? That could go like a foot deep, you know?
Of course, granted, something this big falling
Would have a lot of weight.
But it came off of there.
Now, what causes odd, perfect plant thrust into the ground? What caused this? What was it? A feat of strength, as the famous Festivus challenge would be, feats of strength, from Seinfeld, the sitcom. I believe it was a feat of strength. I can't prove it. Now someone could say, hey, this is a natural occurrence, and I would think, okay, but the likelihood of nature doing this, and just right next to all that unknown would-be Sasquatch activity, no, this is just another extremely odd and bizarre bit of evidence to add to our collection. And I'll be sharing more strange audio, so everyone, keep tuning in. Please support my channel with likes, comments. Hey, if you hate the videos, then express your hatred, because the worst thing you could be on YouTube is ignored. If you're ignored, they do not promote your videos, they do not advertise your videos, and they do not come up in search queries. I need your support. We can't be wallowing in obscurity when we're freaking sharing something that could shake the foundations of our understanding on this planet, in this world. Shake the foundations of what science believes and what it is and what history uncovers. Thank you.